It is Tuesday evening. This is my third time doing this video. I keep erasing the whole thing. Tuesday afternoon, a little bit after 3 o'clock. I started one at 3, 3:05, 3:15, a little bit after 3 o'clock. Okay, mind you, I wanted to go see my first primary doctor in probably 6 years. That's what I said, my primary doctor. I haven't seen a primary doctor in many years. But did I need to go see a primary doctor? Well, I got one anyway because the other one was too far. But do you really need a primary doctor these days? Well, let me tell you. I made an appointment. I have a new primary doctor. I think I do. And there were some things that I wanted to check out that was still bothering me from a year ago, six months, a year ago. And I always have seen a bunch of doctors. But those doctors was from when I was incapacitated last year. But it wasn't nothing to do with any primary doctor. Now, I'm very good about going to see doctors depending on what's wrong with me. I always go to urgent care or emergency care. Always have for many years. So no matter what it is, I go there and I try to take care of it. And that's what happened to me last year. I knew something was wrong with me. I ran to urgent care, and the rest is history. But fast forward today, I still feel like I'm missing something. I need a primary doctor. I finally get a primary doctor. I see him just like before, anywhere between 5.5 seconds to 30 seconds. That's how long it takes for me to converse and get some things out or whatever they have to tell me. Now, mind you, I did get an EKG test quickly because I was thinking that it had something to do with, breathing and my heart and stuff like that. But I did get that, thank goodness. But I got it by just laying down on the couch. Took the EKG right then and there. I didn't have to make no big appointment, had to do anything. I just laid back. They put them little things around your body, your upper body. Looked at the computer. He looked at the test. Then I saw him. Tell me one time you really need a doctor. The main reason why that I was able to see him because there was some concern. Okay. Well, they told me to give him a reason, but I thought I was just supposed to come and just get a checkup. Who does checkups these days? I don't know. But things have changed. Everything is Zoom. Oh, Zoom. Well, anyway, everything is through Zoom and phone calls. So, like, unless something is really bothering you, or like be 9 or whatever, then you really don't need to see a doctor of any sort. But what gets me is, what that's telling me is that you don't need to have a checkup every year. Maybe a general checkup, but that's what I thought I was going to get. A general checkup with a primary physician. So I got the rest of my stats in. Of course, I always do the blood tests. I always take my vaccine shots. They let me know via computer, via card, when it's to come in, when to do the stool test, any other type of test that I need for the blood test. All those tests, any of those tests, I take care of it. I mail it back to them, or I go to the office itself and I drop it off at the reception. I do all those things. But to know that you really don't have to see a primary physician once a year, depending on your age, or every 2 years, depending on your age, or every 2 years, Or in my case, only when something is wrong with you. That's just the one time you really need a doctor. So yeah, you still need one. You still have to pay for health care. You still need to take care of yourself the best way you know how. You still need to get the checkups. But but when you go get a checkup, which is I thought I was doing, primary health care, yearly checkup, every 2 years, I'm going to keep repeating myself. It's got to be a specific reason. I didn't think it had to be a specific reason. So how do they catch all these problems? If you don't know yourself what type of problem you have, then that can be fatal. And I think sometimes when I see things that happen to people your age or younger or older, how come they didn't find that particular problem in time? Did they ever go to the doctor once a year, twice a year, every 5 years? That could be too late. Think about that. This is Robert Deschamps, just trying to get his life straight. Primary health care, it has changed a lot. If you see a bunch of people when you're in the hospital, sometimes you don't want to see another doctor either. So it took me a year, finally, to go see a healthcare professional, at least the primary healthcare professional, from zero point 0.5 to 30 seconds. That's all they give you. Talk to you later, folks. I'll see you in my next video.